That's funny.
Hey guys, how's it going? Welcome to the Pixelnuts Twitch channel. We had some little technical difficulties there. We're only streaming to one thing for a minute, so I apologize for anybody watching on Steam, but we're back. We're the Pixelnuts, and we're going to be playing Rocket Rumble, which is our game that we're currently working on. It's available in early access on Steam, and right now for a few more days we're having our Sweet September event, so there's a bunch of unique customizations that you can unlock, and there's only a few days left to get those, so if any of you guys are interested in that, definitely check it out while the event's still going, because once they're gone until, you know, next year or whatever.
Yeah. It's continuing until October 3rd or
Okay.
September 33rd.
And yeah, after that we'll be
33rd.
moving towards a Halloween event coming up soon too, so lots of exciting things happening. We're constantly updating the game and stuff. I'm gonna jump into a race here. We're just gonna be testing out some new stuff today, but I'm gonna go ahead and queue if you guys want to join me, and yeah, then we'll introduce ourselves. And we have a question of the day today, which is what's your favorite board game, which, you know, can include like tabletop games and stuff like that.
Hey, Mark.
Yeah?
I don't think you have the right build.
Oh really? Dang.
Yeah. So in the beta test, the Sweet September shouldn't be on the logo. And it
Oh.
should say Matchmaking Server Canada East.
Oh, now it's got an update now that I've closed the game, of course.
Sorry.
No, it's all right. I tried to force it to update before too, but I tried to verify the integrity of game cache, but that doesn't always work, unfortunately. So, but yeah, our question of the day is, what's your favorite like board or tabletop game? And I guess I can go first. I think my favorite board game is well, it's kind of a cheat, but I really like the Dungeons and Dragons board game. So it's not like actually playing D&D, which I also like. That would be my favorite like tabletop game. But they have some board games, like they have one called Castle Ravenloft, and they have a couple other ones where it's like a complete set. You buy this board game and it comes with all these tiles. They're like these big tiles, but they look like puzzle pieces, so they can fit together in all kinds of cool combinations. And it comes with a big book with a bunch of different scenarios, and basically what you do is it tells you how to arrange these tiles, and you can arrange them into like hundreds of different combinations and make all these cool dungeons. And it comes with all these little pieces and stuff, so it's kind of like playing Dungeons and Dragons without actually having to put any of the prep work in. Like, your DM is the board game. It comes with pre-made characters for you to play, so it's a really good way for, especially for kids, to learn how to play Dungeons and Dragons. And a lot of the adventures that you do in the games are just really fun anyway, from what I've played. I played the Castle Ravenloft one, which is like a vampire werewolf kind of themed one. That was a lot of fun. But yeah, I think that's probably my favorite. Super complex and fun to play for just like a regular board game. What about you, Ben?
Those I gotta say before I give my answer, those games are pretty fun. Like I was thinking about saying there's a game kind of similar to that called Descent into the Darkness.
Oh yeah, I've heard of that one.
Same idea. I've only played it once, but that was a lot of fun, and like it's like playing D&D, but you don't really have to set up a character. It's like really low maintenance D&D, I guess. But if I had to pick my favorite, I'm gonna go with a tabletop game, Necromunda.
Oh my god!
Which is a game I played. I played a couple years ago. I don't play it anymore, but it's a spin-off of like the Warhammer 40K like war game, except it's more focused on like a squad, and you fight other players, and you can do different scenarios, and it's a lot of fun. I miss playing it. But,
I've never played that before. I know that there was a video game of that came out pretty recently, right?
Yeah, I've been playing that too. It's like not. It doesn't use the game system, but it just kind of uses the game's world. But yeah.
Is it true you can only play on Monday? You can't play any other day of the week?
Yep, you can only play Monday.
Oh,
Only on Monday.
Oh my god!
It's in the rule book. It's in the name.
The game that came out, is that like Is that a turn-based one, or because I know they also put out like an FPS recently?
Yeah, the FPS is the one I played recently. It is nothing really like the only thing it uses is it uses the guns from the game, and it uses the world and the characters, but like it's nothing like the actual tabletop. There is some gamified versions of it. I haven't played them, but because it's not like playing the original thing is pretty cool because you get your miniatures, you paint them up, and like that's part of the fun. It's like the whole trading card.
I'm not sure if it's that game, but I was looking at the FPS, and it looks. People were saying that it's a lot like Doom, so I thought it looked pretty cool.
It is. It is. I've actually beat it a couple weeks ago, and it's pretty good. The story got a little weird at the end. It looks like it was a little rushed, but yeah, it's very Doom-like, and it's got some cool wall running and grappling hook mechanics too.
Oh, that's cool.
Yeah.
Yeah, I was looking at it. Like, I don't really know anything about Necromunda, but it just looked cool. So I was thinking about playing it, but yeah. Anyway, what about you, Angie? What's your favorite board or tabletop game?
I mean, that's tough, honestly, because I feel like I play more board games than I play like video games or anything else. But I feel like a good answer is like Betrayal at the House on the Hill, I think it's called.
Whoa. Is it like a Clue style game? That sounds cool.
Not exactly. It's kind of like a board game version of a procedurally generated like roguelike or something.
Well, that's cool.
So like every time the board is different, you like build the house as you go, and then like at a certain point in the game, it'll like change and there'll be a traitor, and then you like separate into little groups, and you know, it's like the traitor versus everybody else, and people are trying to escape, but it's pretty good.
Yeah, that sounds. I love those kind of games. Like the D&D ones are like that too, where you create the game board out of pieces, and it can be like, you know, tons of different combinations. I think that's awesome. I really like that a lot.
I think it was called Talisman. Is that a board game?
Yeah, Talisman. Yeah.
Yeah, that's another good one I've played too. That game kind of reminds me a little bit of like Munchkin, if you've ever played that.
Oh yeah, the card game.
Fun.
Yeah, I guess it's not a board game; it's a card game.
When you said that game, Angie, it just made me think of like when I was a kid. There was this board game that I wanted really bad that was called 1313 Dead End Drive, and it was kind of like
that game is trash.
I've never played it, but the commercials made it look amazing. They made it look like it was like a mixture of like Mousetrap and Clue, where you were trying to like kill the other guests in a house, and there were all kinds of crazy traps you could set off. But I've never actually played it, so it just looked really good as a kid.
Bad, but it wasn't really that good of a game.
That's fair. Well, I don't think like Mousetrap is a very good game either. It was just like, oh, kids, look at it, it's like a toy board game, you know, like it's made to like appeal to little kids.
And it's like just a pain to set up, and then it's like you play for 2 seconds and you gotta tear down.
Yeah.
It never really worked anyway.
No.
Yeah, it would never work properly. Yeah, you'd get halfway through the thing and then stop. Oh shit, Lance, how's it going? I'm totally not here. Do you guys want to try to get a 4-player game?
Yeah, let's do it.
Okay, I'm gonna queue right now.
So just as a note, there's rematching is in the game now. So if you press A on the or space, I think, on the score screen, it will trigger you for a rematch.
Yeah, I noticed that. That's cool. We definitely should try that out. I just didn't want to start a game with like only a couple of us.
Yeah, once we get a 4-player game going, we should.
2 of 4. Maybe I didn't make it into your guys' game.
Well.
Oh, I'm in a game with Vince. Maybe we just all started at the same time or something.
So. Yeah, me and Angie got into a game.
Okay, there's this new sound for when you like click things.
Yeah.
I think it's like very intense.
It's a little loud, yeah.
I think the sound guys are still working on that. So.
I have like my volume turned way down.
Oh,
it's
weird.
the only thing I can hear. I can like barely hear my music, and I still hear that.
We cannot get a 4-player.
Wait, are we not supposed to be in the North American server?
We no, don't worry. Don't click that. Don't click that.
Okay.
It's because we're in the dev photon server that's not working, and that might break. But yeah.
I don't seem to be able to get in a 4-player game here. I was like first with Vince, and then I was with Angie.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I got paired with Angie and Vince a couple times.
And now I'm with Angie again. Is there like something preventing us from all getting in the same game?
Shouldn't be.
I'm gonna restart the game.
Yeah.
Quickly. Maybe one of our like games is messed up or something. That's weird.
Hmm. In
'Cause
that
last
last game you played, there was one AI player, right?
Yes, yeah. So there was like me and Vince and one AI player, yeah.
So that probably wouldn't be the problem. If there was 2 AI players, I'd say maybe.
Okay, now I'm at 3 of 4. Like instantly.
Mine's restarting still.
Okay. Maybe my game was messed up from the last one that we played or something. Or my like
Maybe. Possibly.
my profile or whatever you want to call it. There, now we're all in a game.
Oh, hey, Elia.
It's possible the rematch code is messing stuff up. Like that was the stuff I latest worked on, so.
True.
And
Yeah.
It's not quite
Yeah.
polished yet. That's why we're testing it.
Yeah, I like can't even hear the music after the main menu anymore because I guess they're mixing the volumes, but I can hear that ding thing like so loud. What about you, Vince? Did you think of a board game you like?
Yeah, so we were talking before if Mario Party counted as a board game. And it is definitely a game that makes me bored. So I can put that on the list.
I like it. Good play on words.
I would probably pick like Dungeons and Dragons. It's like a tabletop game, but I only played it one time, so I kind of forget what it's called. But there's like a zombie apocalypse board game, card game. It's pretty cool. You're just trying to survive a zombie apocalypse and make it to like a helicopter. And there's like a bunch of cards you can get for moving faster, taking out zombies or whatever.
That's cool.
It's pretty cool, yeah. I only played it one time. So I can't remember what it's called, but Alex would probably know if he was here.
Oh yeah, probably. I feel like that's a great premise for a board game but I haven't really seen that many. But I guess I haven't been to like a board game shop in a while because there aren't any around here anymore, really.
I don't like play that many board games, but it was pretty cool. I was kind of surprised how fun it was. And it was like just 4 of us playing, and we were all just trying to survive on our own. So you just like attack people or like put people in the way of zombies or whatever. And it was pretty fun.
I do love board games that have like a card game mechanic to them too, because card games are so like good. I don't know. They're just that's why there's so many different trading card games, because you can do so much with a card game format, I feel like.
Yeah.
And it's like they're typically easy to learn too, because you can have all these like crazy rules and cards that do insane shit, but you never actually have to learn how to do it until you pull that card, so you don't have to like learn it all at once. I don't know.
That's like, this game was super simple to play. It was just like maybe you pulled a card every turn or something, and then you could just do whatever either that card says, or I think you might have had cards in your hand, and you roll dice to move, and it's like, okay, that's pretty straightforward. It was great. So there's no one like reading a bunch of instructions that no one's listening to.
Exactly,
it's just like, let's just start playing.
Yeah, that's what I love about card games. I mean, sometimes I guess if you're playing like Magic or whatever, you got to know a couple things, but you don't really need to know much to just start playing. Just read what the card says and then figure it out from there, kind of thing.
I'm playing with Autogas and it seems to be working.
Oh yeah, I forgot about testing that.
And
Oh yeah, I turned auto gas on and forgot to even.
Yeah, I
test
was
it.
too for a while, and then I was like, wait.
So you're holding the button down and...
Okay, let's test out rematch. Everybody just hit enter. I think it should rematch us.
Oh,
Okay,
I
hold
think I left.
I didn't press anything, but it put me in the character select screen.
on. Oh,
You didn't press anything?
does it
No,
auto
I
go
didn't.
to rematch? Maybe
No, you should have to press A.
it was enter for me. If you press enter, you go
Or
to
enter,
rematch.
yeah.
Well, you're using a keyboard, right?
Yeah, but
Yeah, I didn't press anything though. Although maybe I did.
normally at the
Just
score screen
I
you would
have
like,
it.
yeah, you would press A or enter to skip it. So it's possible that you did, maybe. Well, we might as well try and see if this one's gonna work. I hear like 2 music tracks going at once right now.
Can't tell if I do. I have my volume turned so low. But I do hear at least one.
I hear the music track for Caustic Canyon, I think, and the menu music playing at the same time. And mine just says it's like waiting one of 3 players.
Too. What do you
Yep.
see, Angie? Or I guess you're not in this game. Hey, Vince, what do you say?
Same thing, yeah. Loading screen with 1 of 3 players.
Damn.
Let's see. I'm gonna check the error logs.
Will it boot us eventually?
It should, unless something's.
But I'm not Buddhist.
I think it does take a little while to boot. But...
Yeah, I remember it taking a while to boot.
And that's only because I'm thinking.
Oh.
There we go.
Wow, it's starting.
It's starting, yeah.
Oh, the race is starting for you guys?
I think so.
The cutscene is,
Oh,
yeah.
but you're not in there anymore.
Yeah, I got,
Oh,
I
you-
got kicked.
You left?
I got
Oh,
kicked.
you're kicked.
Yeah.
Oh god. It's starting, but I only see myself, and the camera's not moving. Damn it.
Oh, really?
Yeah.
For me, it's working.
Is it
I
working
can see
for you?
both of us. The cameras. I guess are you accelerating still?
I was holding it, yeah. I stopped holding it now. But
Well, you definitely didn't respawn at the checkpoint.
okay, I'm stuck at the start line on my screen.
Yep, that does not work.
I can see you getting points. Oh man, I can hear
So-
3 music tracks now, actually.
I wonder if it's the music from all of our games for some reason.
I can
Like there's
I can hear
3
like
of us
the
playing.
level music and the menu music and the score screen music, I think, all at once.
like never unloaded that stuff. maybe?
Yeah. It doesn't seem like it anyway. Anyway,
So
I'm
on your screen, are you still alive?
oh,
Or you quit?
I quit, sorry.
Because you definitely were not at the checkpoints. So maybe you weren't actually dead. I don't know.
Yeah, maybe not. I may have just stopped accelerating and not died because the game doesn't detect me as like... Well, I don't know.
You might have still been on screen in your camera because it didn't
Yeah.
move. I don't know.
Yeah.
Well, I'm queuing.
I'm gonna reset
Alright.
my game just to make sure. When I was testing this locally, like on all my computers, it was working fine. But
Well, we'll see. We'll see.
there's a crap load of errors, but there's like a lot of like. Usually there's like a lot of the same error, but there's like one of like a lot of errors popping up too.
Like individual errors.
Yeah, it's really strange.
I mean, it's probably something has not worked. Something didn't carry over properly, and it just like causes it to just not work,
it's
basically.
a domino effect. Yeah.
Yeah.
It's not like all these things are broken. It's there's something like clogging up the system. I don't know
Because
how else to explain it.
If something in like the race logic goes wrong, it like the whole race isn't gonna work. Like if you continue and still try to do it, it's just gonna be broken.
Well, this will be good data to. Oh, I'm fucking AI.
Seems like we're playing a game okay afterward though.
Yeah.
Like after I left and stuff, we seem fine.
Is Angie in this one? I can't tell.
Yeah.
Yeah.
And Angie and an AI.
AI, yeah. AI's kicking your
Yeah, Jesus.
Not mine.
Well, yeah, you don't count, Vince. You always win.
Well, that is rude.
I always lose.
I'm just kidding.
Always.
I should make an AI that's called Evil Vince, and it's just really good.
Great idea.
No,
Best
no,
AI in the
no-
game.
Yeah. And then it takes Vince's like outfits too, except it gives him a mustache.
Inverts the colors.
Yeah.
Do we like have something set up with the audio guys? Like, I guess if we get that stuff set up for like the dev build, we just got to make sure that their stuff is getting like tagged properly, so we don't like
Well,
if
I know they were working on stuff today, and I think I might have got one of their updates. I'm not sure.
Yeah, well, that's what I'm saying. We gotta like make sure that we get them to like tag their stuff as dev build or something, so that, you know, once we get that working, we won't be like pushing their stuff before it's ready now that the game's actually launched, because if they're gonna be like working on a bunch of stuff again, we don't want to have to also worry about that on top of our stuff, you know.
Well, that's partly why I put this on the beta testing in an isolated bubble. But yeah, anything we launch live should be thoroughly tested. I agree.
Yeah. I mean, they're kind of out of the loop of like our regular update and meetings and stuff, so I just don't want them to have to worry about that stuff if we can just make a way for them to tag their stuff when it's not done and when it is, and you know, them.
Oh, we got like mission progress and stuff coming up too now?
Yep.
That's cool.
Yeah, it should. We're working on all that stuff, or Ben is
It's
working
not
on
quite-
that stuff.
Yeah,
but-
it's not quite done yet, but
Nice.
yeah. It doesn't show the update from that last race. It just shows you like what you had going into the race.
Oh yeah.
Because the update happens after you leave the race score screen, so I have to like move that to
Right.
before, and that's going to require a little work. So.
A little finagling.
Yeah. Oh, we're not in a game with Vince or Angie.
Oh, okay. You want to back up?
Mine's still stuck in like a loading menu.
Did you guys like try to do a rematch?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I did not.
Oh shit. What happens
guess
if
Mine
that's
just
the
says
Problem.
returning to main menu, which I don't think is supposed to happen either.
I guess it should if no one else votes for a rematch, but it shouldn't take very long.
Yeah, it should be like pretty much instant.
In mine screen, it said all you guys had queued for a rematch except the bot.
Hmm.
I definitely did not.
It looks like the rematch code, there's something going on there, so I'll have to take a look. We could probably just exit, so try to press B when the race is over, maybe. That seems to be working okay.
I think it's also causing this thing where you can only get matched with 2 people or something. It's weird.
Yeah, that's possible too.
I bet you it's because I was in a race with Vince and Andy. What the fuck? I think I'm having a stroke. Vince and Andy. What the fuck is wrong with me? I was in a race with Vince and Angie, and so it thinks there's only one slot open in my game, so it'll only let one other
That's
person join. I think that's what's happening.
true. It's possible.
Oh, money man.
Money, man.
Money man.
Oh, this is 2 AIs. I'm getting out of here.
Oh.
I'm restarting my game.
Yeah, me too.
I'll restart mine too. Let's just try like quitting the game and just press B. Like you can skip through the animations with B now too. So just when the score screen pops up, just press B or escape on the
Okay.
keyboard. And that'll just function like it used to. Hopefully. But yeah, I'll have to take a look at the error logs in Unity and see if I can recreate that. Oh, I did not. Okay. I was thinking why that board game question was a little strange, but I think it's because of the lockdowns and stuff. I haven't really. I used to play a lot of board games with like my roommates and stuff years ago, but like, there's no one here right now.
Yeah, you can only play like, you know, video game adaptions of board games, kind of right now.
Yeah, and like I don't know if that counts. You know, it doesn't. It's not the same experience.
Yeah, I mean, it depends. There are some that are really good. Like that Talisman game you were talking about has a really great game adaptation and stuff like that. So.
Oh, really?
Yep.
I should see if I can get that.
Yeah,
I really enjoyed playing that game.
It's pretty
I
popular.
played that a lot with, yeah.
Bird.
Yeah, when I was in university, we played Talisman all the time. We played Munchkin. We played a lot of Munchkin. That was a fun game.
Yeah,
Munchkin's too predictable.
What is Munchkin?
It's
the lollipop
D&D
game?
was cards.
Yeah.
It's kind of like an irreverent, yeah. If D&D was cards and like a joke, basically. We have a card game that the kids like to play that's called Exploding Kitties.
Oh yeah, I think I played that one time.
There's like kitty bombs in the deck that you can pull, and then you have to have like diffusal kitties and stuff. It's pretty hilarious. And there's like expansion packs you can get for it and whatever. Just like Munchkin, you know.
Can you guys hear me? I was having some audio issues.
I can hear you, yes.
I couldn't hear you for a bit, and you sounded all whispery again. I get that weird thing. I was gonna say when we say Munchkin, Munchkin is kind of like, it's a term in D&D used when somebody like follows the rules to a T, to the point where it sometimes is annoying or doesn't make sense.
Oh, that's where it comes from, eh?
Yeah.
There's always those people, no matter what game you play.
Well, when we
like...
played Munchkin, when we played the card game, we intentionally did that. So every player, like, if you could interpret a card a certain way, you could argue it with the other people. Yeah, so there was an instance, so the goal is to get to like a certain level, right? And in one game we had a player go above the level because he got 2 levels like in a turn. So he had to somehow lose a level to get to like level 20 or whatever.
Isn't that like kind of the point of it too? You're supposed to like...
Yeah, I think so.
It's supposed to be all about like interpreting the rules. There's always somebody though, like when you're playing whatever, and they're like, actually, if you turn to page 94 in the Axis and Allies handbook, you will find that in China nations, tanks get a +2 to attack only against infantry. I don't know, whatever.
Yeah.
I feel like I started further on the line than you guys did just then.
Oh, really? That's weird.
You didn't respawn either, did you?
What do you mean?
Maybe you
She's
did.
still alive.
Oh, there you are.
Yeah.
When I was watching the stream, when she was off screen, she was still alive.
Oh, well, that's...
There seems to be a lot wrong with this build. I don't know. I'll have to take a look. Maybe it was the latest update I got, or something, but there's definitely more than just the score stuff.
Yeah, well...
Yeah, player 4 in the source screen doesn't have like a profile banner or border either.
Oh, like what does it show? Like nothing?
It's like the default one.
Goddamn player 4, always.
You know?
Hey, were they an AI? Or
no, it happened for anybody that was there. It was me the
okay.
first time, Vince the second.
Okay, I'll look into that too. I know there is a bug right now where you take somebody else's profile stuff from the score screen.
Hmm.
That's annoying.
Yeah.
I don't understand how that even happens, because like the system is designed that basically every time you go back to the menu, it like fixes it,
Well,
like re-equips
yes.
all your shit. So I don't know why that's
so
happening.
the originally when we designed the score screen, we just copy pasted the profiles from like the prefab, and that one is linked to the local player.
Oh,
And I unlinked, yeah, I unlinked them, but maybe there's still something there causing them to change.
that's
so I just
why.
have to
It
like
had the wrong
basically,
scripts on those things.
Yeah.
Is what you're saying.
so yeah, so basically I just have to make like a separate prefab for the score screen profiles and like
Right.
have them use the players directly and not the local player stuff.
Yeah, this time player 3 doesn't have anything. It's Angie.
Huh.
Oh,
So it's just maybe whoever's in the last slot.
yeah, maybe.
Are you level 50,
So-
Angie?
Yeah. Yeah.
Oh, I did click rematch. I think just by habit, I'm just clicking that button.
Yeah, that'll happen.
It definitely didn't.
What happened
rematch.
when you did that, Vince?
Nothing. Just brought me to the profile and to the main menu.
Okay, that's probably because nobody else rematched.
Yeah.
Which that's supposed to happen. I'm gonna try and jump in this game. There we go. Yeah.
Yep.
Thought maybe I was watching Storage Wars for a second.
I can't. I'm streaming right now.
Remember that show? That was fun.
What a show.
Well, okay, so when that show was airing, I owned a storage unit for like a long time, and like I knew it would never happen because it was in the States, but there was always like a part of me that worried that like I'd watch an episode and then I'd see my unit on there.
That would be
There was a
hilarious.
Canadian. There was a Canadian version.
I
Oh,
know,
I see
I
it.
know. It never happened, obviously, because I ended up moving my stuff out of there, but
Could you imagine? You're just watching TV and your fucking locker's getting cracked open.
I don't know what it would do because obviously it's already
Too late.
happened. But
It's too
yeah,
Yeah, it's not like you could do anything about it, yeah. But it would be kind of hilarious. That show, okay, like, I don't really like reality TV as, like, a concept, but I love that show. Especially, like, the first couple seasons where it had, like, the best characters. Had, like, Barry, the crazy old guy, and I don't remember everybody, but I remember Barry, and I remember, I think his name is Dave, and he was, like, the asshole.
He was the saucy one. Yeah.
yeah.
He would always like drive up people's bids for no reason, and they like all
Yeah,
hated
hilarious.
him.
It's the best.
Yeah, I guess didn't he leave the show because like there was like evidence of the producers like adding stuff to storage lockers or something like that?
Oh,
Really?
Oh yeah, I
Of
thought it was all
course.
fixed.
Like
Yeah.
it's all kind of fake, like in some one way or another.
Yeah,
It's all.
but I
over-
don't think they told them that.
Oh, maybe.
Oh
not.
really?
But I mean, even their stuff, like they picked people who were going to be good It's like a live sitcom almost. Like, and those people play it up for the camera. If not, like they may even have scripted segments that they like pick up later to add to the story. Like who knows? But they're actors, and maybe also they actually do that in real life. Like who knows?
Yeah.
I suppose
Well, they all own like
do,
stores and stuff.
Yeah, I suppose
They're
they
like
probably do.
real con people, but like.
Yeah, I assume they were all real people that maybe did it before, but they were like, "We're making this show. Do you want to be on it?
Yeah,
And you're gonna have to do some stuff that we tell you at some point."
because they got paid like to be on the show, and like they probably had conflicts written for like the different characters to have with each other and all kinds of stuff.
For sure. Or even like, we'll give you $100. That's all you have for bidding on this locker. So, good luck. Like, you know what I mean? Like, that's your that's your limit for today. You only have $100. Oh yeah, I voted for a rematch again.
And then Dave comes in and goes, "Yep," and like just keeps bidding up the. They'd always play like villain music when he was coming on screen too. It was freaking hilarious.
Okay, I think I'm onto something. Did you pick rematch, right, Vince?
Yeah.
Angie, did you pick rematch?
No, just me and you.
Me and I didn't pick rematch.
On my screen, it said you did.
Oh.
They brought me the profile screen though, so I assume no one else did.
Yeah, that might be a visual glitch. That's possible, but
Also, let me know when you're are all finished with the update stuff, and I'll throw like some art stuff in there to go along with it.
you mean for the missions, right, Mark?
Yeah, for any of it. Like for the missions, I'll put in like a little bar that quickly animates up, like all three at once. And I guess that doesn't really need to be anything added for the XP stuff. It looks fine, but
yeah, I have to move all that shit around. So it's gonna be probably have it done for tomorrow-ish, end of day.
Yeah, no,
I'm
still working
Saturday,
on the loot
though.
box stuff, so whatever. But whenever, I mean, it's obviously fine for now too. I just like to add a little frill to it. Basically, that's all. Just so it's like obvious what you're getting to. Like maybe for the coins, I would do like a little coin explosion using that V effect that Alex did or something. You know, I don't know.
Yeah,
Stuff like that.
I'm thinking about that.
Or just have the coin icon beside it or whatever.
It'd be better for localization too.
Yeah. Yeah, just because, like, and it'll draw people's eye to it too. You know, having everything as just text, I feel like most people just won't read it.
It's overwhelming.
People are just like that with stuff, yeah. It's just too much. If they see, oh, it's a coin, or they see, like, a little progress bar, they're like, oh, what's that? You know.
I thought about putting, like, a $sign, but, like, that seemed a little...
Everybody uses it.
Yeah. Oh, I also added, because we had that one comment where someone thought they were taking damage, I added pluses to the scores.
Yes, yeah, I noticed that. I think it looks good to me.
Yeah, I think it looks good.
I didn't even notice.
I mean, I can understand why people would think that, like, depending on what games they played, but having a little plus beside it makes it pretty hard to misconstrue it as damage, I think.
Now it's me that just doesn't have a thing, like a border or banner.
Yeah, I see that. Yeah, that's weird. But you do on your menu, right?
Yeah, it should be candy border. Same one you got. Candy border,
Candy and
cookie.
cookies.
Candy
Mhm.
cookies. The sweet
Oh wait, no,
treats.
now it's different. It's different on my profile. It's like fruits and a flag,
This
which
is a
I've
good.
definitely never chosen.
This is a good
Yeah,
test of
Which
I
flag?
I wasn't even thinking about it,
That
but
red one.
this is a perfect test of the menu stuff. Like
Oh,
all the menu
the red
colors and
one.
everything went back to normal, and the pattern and everything all seemed to be working perfectly.
Forgot about the flag. Oh, mine's the flag too.
You stole it from me. I have the flag.
Hmm.
All right, I'm gonna have pizza, and I don't even own the fruit one.
I don't own the
But I have
flag.
equipped. I don't own the flag either, actually.
Yeah,
now that
that's
you say that.
it's that bug I was talking about where it steals somebody
It's
else's.
probably stealing it from the AI, maybe, or something. I don't know.
Mhm.
Possibly. It sounds like they have the one I have set,
Oh, okay.
but
Ben's just giving himself items.
no, I won that
Not even-
legitimately. I won that
Yeah,
from a
sure
mission.
you did.
I won it from
Yeah.
a mission.
Whatever
Yeah, I
you say,
believe you.
Ben. But
I
yeah,
might have cheated on the mission, but I still won it.
have you guys noticed any menu color that's wrong, like still set to the sweet treat stuff at all?
Oh, I don't know. I haven't really looked.
Okay.
Yep, nope.
I haven't noticed.
Is the
anything,
background
so-
supposed to be purple, or was
Yeah.
it blue before?
No, it was purple. It's always been purple, yeah.
All right. I wasn't sure about that when I set everything back.
Yeah, it's always been purple. The only thing that wasn't hooked up to that system was just the logo. But
Yeah.
obviously you changed that back, so that's fine. But we should hook the logo up to that system. I have a
Yeah, that'll
spot
make it a
for
lot easier.
I have a
Yeah.
spot for it in the... like, everything else just changed by just setting it to not be an event, right?
Yeah,
Okay, good.
but I had to manually change the logo,
Yeah.
and it's in two different scenes too, so it's really annoying.
I do have a spot for the logo in the style profile now, but it's not hooked up
Okay.
to do that yet. I put it in there so that I could hook it up for the loot boxes, so when you're like tapping through the different loot box types, it shows you the right logo for whatever event the loot box is
Right,
for.
right.
Um,
That's smart.
Yeah. So.
Yeah, we should do that. We should hook that up. I mean, it's not a huge thing yet, but
Yeah. More stuff we can get automated like that. It's like, you know, when we
So
go to
much
do
better.
Halloween, it's going to be pretty painless for all that stuff. We just change the menu
Yeah.
colors and change the logo and boom. And the pattern. Everything should just change. Automagically.
it makes me feel better when making builds too, because like I know I'm not forgetting anything.
Yeah, you don't have to worry about manually changing
You
anything.
don't have to worry about human error.
Besides,
I mean, there's still the chance that like something else might fuck up with the code, but
yeah, it seems to be fine. But then you can
Generally
just fix the
reliable.
code for it too, I guess, yeah.
yeah.
But like...
The only thing, sorry.
It took hours to get all the color stuff like set on all of the menu
Yeah.
prefabs and shit, so having to change that manually would be an absolute nightmare.
Oh, for sure. That's what I always ask myself that when I'm doing tool development. It's like, would the time I take to develop this tool be worth the time it's saving me in the long run to do it? Yeah. Because there's sometimes when like there's something that I want to automate, but it's like, is it really worth spending a week doing that for something I'm doing like once a month, or you know what I
Yeah.
mean?
Mhm.
Yeah, it's definitely possible.
Yeah.
I mean, ideally, like, especially where events are concerned, like, having all of that stuff automated like it is and trying to do anything else we do for it automated is great, because then next year we can just say, oh, Halloween event, and not have to do anything. Like, I mean, we will still have to do stuff, but if the game ever gets to that point where, like, people are still playing it, but we're not working on it, then we can just automate all the events to happen at the correct time, and
Are those presets like saved in like a list or anything?
yes,
Yeah.
they're all scriptable objects. Each profile is a scriptable object. So there's like a default profile, sweet treat profile, and I already have Halloween and Christmas profiles as well. But obviously I haven't
Cool.
set them up fully yet, but they're a little bit set up. And then they're all saved on a in a singleton, like in a list, so that it can grab any that it like needs at the time. Like it'll look and it'll look and see if there's an event on, and then it'll grab the correct profile for that event. It has like a dictionary of all those profiles saved with a tag for their event or whatever, and it'll just go automatically to get it, so you don't have to mess around.
Yeah. It's so nice.
Yeah, that's sweet.
Yeah, I was like just changing it back to the regular was so easy.
Yeah, like that kind of thing is 100% worth automating, especially if we're gonna have an event like every month, you know.
Yeah, because you don't want to like miss one thing every time you're doing. Like it's just a lot of things to remember.
Yeah.
Yep. Humans are fallible. Trust the robots.
Like, you know, it probably took a couple hours extra to set it up to do that, but whatever.
Again, it's worth it.
Yeah.
Love the candy necklace. I don't know why. Maybe just because it's so colorful.
Yeah, I like it too. I like all the candy customizations quite a lot. I don't have them all yet, but I do.
I gotta get the ice cream still.
My missions were broken for like the first half of the thing, so I'm just gonna get Ben to hack me in those items afterwards.
What's the eyes customization?
It's,
pie.
The pie.
Pie.
Is
I
that
don't
an
have
eye
a
one?
pie.
Yeah. Oh, okay.
Yeah, it is.
Yeah, the pie is the hard one to get. That's the one that requires you to
I
play
don't
like
have-
30 games.
I don't have like any of them.
That's the masochism reward.
Ugh, the worst.
Yeah, I'll never do another one that high. I don't know.
25.
I just, at the time, I don't know why I ever set it to 30, but I was just like, well, we want people to play the game a lot, so I'll just set it to 30. But, you know, obviously it was way too high. But the other thing is, like, you know, now we're going to have more events for Halloween, which is a lot better. I don't have to try to stretch it out as much, like, 'cause we'll have lots more stuff to get, so it's good.
Definitely a few more.
Yeah, a few
Hopefully
more at
lots
least.
more. I guess there should be a lot of banners and stuff, but
There's actually some of the banners in the game. I don't think. I guess you can get them from random missions, right?
Yeah, that's like the only way to get some of them, yeah.
Okay.
Or from the shop.
That's good because I know the AI are using all of them. So
Yeah, it's fine.
yeah, that's good.
yeah.
I mean, they're in the pool now of items, so
Yeah.
that's all that matters, really.
Yeah, the only items AI don't use are I think the promotional items, like the streamer.
One of them's using the
gear.
shamrock, but I don't know if that's promotional or not.
I don't- See?
No, the one that Alex made is not. The hat is.
Oh, okay.
Right? Is that what you mean?
What?
The shamrock like chest badge thing? I don't think that's promotional.
I don't
Alex
think
just
so.
made it for St. Patrick's Day.
So the next thing...
You haven't had like a game or game as kind of Patrick's Day yet.
Yeah, I think it was just a post on like that on St. Patrick's Day, and then we just made it an item.
I mean, we can make it a promotional item, or some people might already have it because it has been in the store.
Okay.
I bought it. I remember buying it.
Yeah, I think it's.
Then we'll
fine.
just need another one for St.
Yeah,
Yeah.
that's fine, whatever.
We'll make it
Five
really
left over. Whoa, lag.
Whoa. Yeah, that was some lag, alright. The next thing, like after the loot boxes and the notification stuff in and after Halloween, the next thing we gotta work on is, or the next thing I think I would like to get in anyway is like, consumable stuff.
Yeah.
I think we should have customizable emojis.
Oh yeah, I love that too, yeah. Yeah, new customization item types are always good. Those are easy to add into the system at least, so.
Where would they go under though?
You
Well,
need a new
Character?
thing. like
Yeah, they would go
profile
for the
or
character
something.
for now, yeah.
That's what
We
really
could-
matters. I feel
we
like
could-
all this stuff should be on the same page eventually, right?
Well, I think
Yeah.
it will be eventually. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's just the way it is right now.
Maybe profile. I don't know what makes the most sense.
You could go in character
Yeah,
or
you know, I don't think it
profile.
matters.
But I
Maybe
feel like
profile would make-
Profile might be
characters
the best.
like individual, right? Like each
Yeah.
animal is different.
Yeah,
Mhm.
that's true. Yeah, profile probably is the best spot because it's account wide, you would think, right?
Mhm.
Yeah.
And it's
Mhm.
also not really like
It's pretty empty.
it's not
There's
something
just
to
two.
do with your suit and stuff. And yeah, it is pretty empty. There's only 2 things. And yeah, I mean, eventually it should all be on the same page, probably.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
I mean, it's a lot of categories, but as long as we have
It's
all
alright.
categories for each thing, I think it's fine.
Yeah, I agree. And I
I
think
want the
once we have all that
taglines.
in there,
But
Oh, yeah, yep.
localization, it's just a pain.
well, we don't have to localize the tagline. They can just be
You probably
like I
have
think
to.
I think everybody who's played early access so far should get an early access tagline. Like that's what I'm
Yeah.
using on the score screen for that. Or we could just drop it.
I like the idea. It's just a lot of stuff to localize.
Yeah.
'Cause
Yeah.
it probably should be localized.
I mean, maybe it just shouldn't be as crazy as we like. It could
Yeah,
just
we
be
could have,
like
like,
a
a
title
handful.
system, like as you know, we were talking about having it so you could like combine words and stuff, but that would be really hard to localize because you
Well,
don't
no,
know
I
whether the
don't-
words would make sense together and stuff. We could
I
just
don't
have
remember
it be.
talking about that at all. I thought it was just like basically just taglines that we make that you unlock.
Well,
Yeah.
I think
like-
that's fine. Yeah,
like
I don't think that's such a
Phrases or
big deal,
titles
really.
or whatever.
I mean, Alex was talking about having like a system like in Pokemon where you could combine words into your own tagline and stuff.
That's madness.
Yeah.
I
So
don't
that's
even
what I
remember
thought it
that.
was. I don't think
What's the point?
I
What's
don't
the
think
point in doing that
localizing
anyway?
like some title phrases is that big of a deal.
Yeah. I mean, if we can have like 10 or 20, we localize all those, and then that's it. We don't really add any more.
I made a list on the Trello already.
I mean, even if we do, like, it's not that big of a deal, really.
Yeah.
10
Yeah.
or 20 different titles is like quite a bit for like doing different things. Be pretty good.
yeah, for
You
sure.
can wear whatever one you want. And we could have it in a couple different places. Like we should probably have it on like the in-game UI and like on the score screen and stuff.
Mhm.
Well, it's on the profile. Like it would just go wherever it
That's
says
true,
info
yeah.
right now.
Yeah.
It should be in the in-game UI too, I think. But I guess we were going to
Yeah.
change that to have more of the profile stuff in it too, so that's good.
Yeah.
Because people love
I mean,
that
it-
kind of stuff. Like in WoW, they have that where you can get all kinds
Yeah.
of titles for doing different achievements and stuff, and some of them are really funny.
Like it'd be cool if we could like give like the first place player on the leaderboard like a title, and
Yeah.
like kind of like you remember the PvP titles from WoW? Classic?
Yes. It's funny
never
because, like,
got-
you know, if you had a user named like Vince, then somebody might put a title on, and it would be like Vince, the Tiny Champion, or something. Like, it should be stuff like that that kind of adds to your
Yeah.
name.
Yeah,
Hey,
Yeah,
Steve.
I
like
love
that.
that idea.
Hey Steve or Skeeve.
Hello.
Hello.
Oh, my camera's off.
Oh, I finished all my missions for today.
Ooh.
Hey, Angelic.
Hey, the whole gang's here.
Oh. Okay, yeah, sorry. Your camera was like off on my end too. I had to toggle it back on. I don't know why Discord does that.
Just doesn't know how to like rejoin a call once it crashes, I think.
Yeah.
Discord's been a bit buggy for me lately. Like it keeps like I had a Nitro subscription, courtesy of Angelic actually, and it expired a couple days ago. And I keep getting a message from Discord saying you should renew your subscription. It's expiring in -3 days.
Negative
Negative
3
days.
days.
Yeah.
That's funny.
Are you in the game?
Not a
Maggie?
calculator.
Oh yeah, sorry.
Oh, it's gonna kick you.
Oh, I got kicked out.
Oh,
Let's
it
check
like
the
it's like
messages.
just it like on my end it like just showed you joining, and then I guess yeah, it kicked you.
This it.
Oh god, Angelic still needs to do the 30 races mission. I'm so
That's the
sorry.
worst mission.
That's my fault.
So bad.
I'm so sorry.
Well, that's like what 10 a day. It's not so bad.
It didn't seem that bad to me at the time, but yeah, it's bad.
At least you don't have to win them.
Like I was thinking about it mathematically. I was like, well, you know, you can do a race in like 1 or 2 minutes. 30's not too bad. It's like an hour of playing the game. It's like way more than that though.
And it's also too, it's like the last mission you get, so it's like people are gonna get it at the end of the event,
Yes.
and it's just like such a huge milestone.
Mm-hmm.
I don't know, live and learn.
You know, like, you know what I mean though? Like in my head, I was thinking
Yeah.
like, well, that's like an hour of gameplay, like maybe a little bit more. So I was thinking that's not bad, but it is.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
It is, yeah.
Well, it is when that's like the only thing you're trying to like accomplish.
Yes.
And yeah, Angelic's right though. Like it's about 3 minutes per race. Like it's not a minute, so it is way longer.
So it's like an hour and a half.
Hour and a half, at the fastest though.
I mean, it is good, like, if that was a random mission, like a daily, that would be a lot, but, like, you can stretch that over a course of a period of time.
It is for the
but-
whole
Yeah.
event, yeah, but
But
it's
it-
at the
but-
end of the quest chain, so
Yeah.
you can't stretch it really. It's like
Yeah.
you finish all the other ones and then it's that one.
Yeah, Ben, I'm gonna need you to unlock that item for me.
Should just unlock it for
just
everybody
gotta
that
earn
played
it.
the event and didn't earn it.
I'm a developer. I just want all the items that I make, please.
I should start charging. Oh, no, wait, no, that's bad. That's microtransactions.
Maybe since there's only like
It's a-
3 days left in the
like a
event, you should
macro
just.
transaction.
Oh no, I guess you can't change the mission after it's in someone's quest log though. Shit.
I could go through everyone's and modify it manually.
I was
Or
gonna
write
say,
a script to do that.
since there's
but-
only like 3 days left, just change it to like 10 or something.
I could. I mean, like, there's probably not a lot of people on that mission.
Not
Right now.
likely. Not likely right now. No.
When I was fixing the missions like 2 weeks ago, like there was 30 people, 30 or 40 people like with missions. So, and like I had to write a script to go and modify everyone's missions because there was a bug with them. But
Viva
What is the-
Pinata!
What's the missions for the ice cream bar? I'm not there yet.
I don't remember.
You have to win some.
I get to win 200 races.
200, that's it? Okay.
No, I don't know. I think it's like 5 or 10 or.
Yeah, I'm pretty sure that it went.
Yeah, one
like,
of them's win 10.
There was like play 5 races, play 10 races, win 5 races, win 10 races. But that's the
Right.
quest chain. I'm not sure if the ice cream bar is part of the quest chain or if it was one of the loose
It is.
ones. Oh, it is? Okay.
It is, yeah. I think it's like the first or second.
Oh, maybe I just didn't get it somehow then.
So I had an issue with, but it could have just been my missions, but like because I kept resetting them, I like joined the mission mid sequence. So like when I finished the do 30 races mission today, it gave me like the first like the ice cream bar mission.
Oh, really?
Which I
Yeah.
should, which I already had. I had the item already, but like because I reset my missions, it didn't.
Yeah.
I did. So,
It wouldn't like be in your list of completed, eh?
yeah. So maybe that's why you don't have it, Vince. But I can hook you up.
Yeah, Skeeve, we're working on bringing the rest of the game up to the same level of colorful brightness as the menus.
We've the last like 3 months we've been only working on menus, I think.
Pretty much, man.
Yeah.
Except Alex.
Alex, yeah.
Alex.
Me and Mark have been working
I mean, that's
on.
the thing. Like the events and all that stuff. Like that's all. I mean, it tracks things that you do during gameplay, but it's like all menu stuff
Yeah.
and reward systems and stuff. That's all basically just menu stuff. Like it
Yeah,
doesn't
I haven't
actually...
touched the menus since like the very first demo that we did, like 2 years ago.
Yeah. I was thinking about it too. Like traditional software development is pretty much all menus.
Sure.
Like
Yeah.
that
Yeah,
sounds
sure.
so boring.
Yeah.
like gameplay programming is a lot of fun.
Yeah, it is. It's wicked. But I also enjoy doing the menu stuff. Like
I do too.
There is something about like designing the art for the menu yourself and then like programming it and just getting it all to work and look nice that I do really like.
Yeah, I'm not saying that. I'm saying like it can get. I can't stay on one task like for a long time. Like I get bored easily, so I like switching it up a lot. And I think if I had to do like menus only for like my entire job, I don't know if I would enjoy it.
Oh no, yeah, that would drive me crazy too, probably. But you know.
But yeah, the menu stuff has been pretty fun to work on. Like the missions and just like hooking it up with our backend server. That's been
Like making those mission cards and stuff was so much fun, and getting it all to work and stuff. I really enjoyed that a lot.
Oh, I think I must have hit rematch or whatever. I'm
Do
stuck
the
in
events count down? I feel like I just lost a point on one of my missions.
I mean, you shouldn't, but
No, maybe that's not what happened, but I don't know.
the
I thought it
death
was
one
I mean-
Monster.
should count down. You like start with a full bar and it's like die 10 times. That's your mission.
That's funny. Are you good to join, Angie, or did the game mess up for you when you reboot?
it messed up and now I'm relaunching it.
Okay. Yeah, sorry about that, guys. I mean, this is good data. I can fix it now, but
Fix it.
fix it, Felix.
Well, should we wait for Angie? Oh, I guess it's too late now.
Sure, I'm still in that gray screen.
Fucking gray screen.
It's been so long. It's a long one. Oh, there we go. Also, there's
Never
a picture of
done
like
that.
asteroid field in like one of those menu things, but it looks really gray.
Yeah. We have a couple. Early on, we were using the asteroid field as like different icons for different levels, and it was just like hue switches of asteroid field,
Yeah.
and they're still in the
I see.
project. And they should
Talking
probably
about the
be
loading
removed.
screens?
Yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, yeah, probably. Those aren't like the final ones. I just threw in any screenshots that we had in the project, so there might be some weird ones in there. I don't know.
It's funny because there's still the big heads too.
I just threw together that loading screen as an example, actually, and I just never put in new screenshots. I think I asked Alex to take me some new ones or something, and then we just forgot about it completely.
Does that reference a specific folder or something?
I can't remember exactly how I did it. I think it does. I think it grabs all of the screenshots out of a certain resource folder or something like that. I believe that's how I did it.
Because I feel like there are some, like Costa Canyon stuff's in there. Like there are some new ones. We just should take the old ones out.
Okay. I think that's how I did it. I'll look at it after stream. I can't remember 100%, but that definitely is how I should have done it. If not.
We might need one for the pirate level, actually. I don't know.
Yeah, I don't think there are any for that one either. The screenshots also aren't specific. Like you can get an asteroid field screenshot while you're loading into Pirates Cove. It doesn't
Right.
pick those. It should, but it doesn't do that yet.
Yeah.
It was basically just a quick thing I threw together for a demo or something at the time. We just it's just been like that ever since. because we
I
wanted to get
definitely
rid
like
of
it
the
better.
current load screen that was just like black with the controller and input stuff
I
on it.
hated that one,
Yeah.
but that's just because of that bug we had for like 6 months.
Signing connecting.
Yeah,
windows.
yeah,
Yeah, you have like PTSD of that fucking load screen.
yeah. I mean, that message still pops up, but it like actually does what it's supposed to now. And the solution was like not even in the spot I was looking for like so long. Anyway, glad that's all.
Yeah, look
Yeah,
how far
thank
we've come.
God.
Yeah.
Yes, now things are
yeah.
signed and connected.
That's always how it is. I mean, remember when we just first started this project? How different it was? My God.
Oh yeah.
Remember when you just died immediately and that was that? Like...
Yep. That
Yep.
was the worst.
That's true. That's
That was
wild.
so
That
bad.
wasn't even that long ago.
Crazy. It was
Yeah.
so
My,
hard.
That was the best
My
gameplay
AI
thing. Adding
My
that.
AI would not do well if that was still in the game. It would
The
'cause
game
they
would.
hit-
I do well.
We did like the first public playtest like that too,
yeah.
and
We did.
everybody hated that you died instantly. That was like the big feedback from everyone. And we knew it at the time too, because we had already been talking about changing it. But you know, it's just one of those things.
Yeah, that kind of fast tracked it, I think.
You guys want to
Oh,
try
no
to do a
fla-
4-player, and then we'll call it a day.
Yeah, let's do it.
Yeah, that was definitely one of the most worthwhile like gameplay additions we have done, because a lot of the gameplay, you know, other than the items, because the items were kind of like over time they were added, but a lot of the core gameplay is like basically the same that it's always been, like racing, body checking. That stuff's been in the game for a very long time.
Items
Hasn't-
too.
hasn't really
The items
changed.
had some issues and stuff.
We
Yeah.
we did remove quite a few items. I think 3. Rocket Roy, Lasso, and
Black hole.
Black
know,
Hole.
like-
Maybe
We've
Shield.
tweaked
Oh, yeah,
things
that's one.
like the checking and
shield.
and drafting and stuff, but all that stuff's been in the game for a long time. And then the health changes were like a really good addition to what we
Yeah.
had. I can't imagine playing the game with permadeath or insta-death really right now. Like
Well,
we should
we're
probably
gonna have to make it an option, right?
yeah, we should probably bring it
Yeah.
back
Yeah.
as a game mode. Yeah.
We'll just have like choose your stock or whatever. Like pick how many lives you have per.
Yes.
That's a good call.
Or how many health?
Oh, yeah.
How many healths you have, right?
Yeah, like in Smash Brothers, kind of.
Yeah, I guess not lives, but hit points.
How many hit points?
Yeah.
Yeah.
And you can you could probably choose to make it ridiculous, like 99 health or something.
Yeah.
Yes,
You just never die. You're just like bouncing all
Yeah.
over the place. That's amazing.
Yeah.
That might be so fun.
It
Well,
might be.
I think we should give the players options to change all that, because then people will come up with their own game modes. Like I remember doing that as a kid. Like we had this when we played Halo. We had this one game called Protect the President, where one player would. I mean, it wasn't really a game mode, but like one player would play as like the president, and we would have to drive him around in a warthog. And then there was assassins that were trying to kill the president, and we were the Secret Service. And we had to like stop him, but president wasn't allowed to shoot or do anything. He just had to like sit in the car.
It'll be good once we get that like options menu into the game too. Like even if it's just for
Yeah.
local games, which you know it should be, or Steam friend games. But then we
Yeah.
can play around with it and you know possibly bring changes to quick play based on. You know, maybe we think we could use more health in quick play because we played it and it's more fun with more health or whatever, you know.
We could potentially have like not like, I guess events is probably the best word. Like it could be like a 8-hour event where it's like this game mode is on quick play.
Yeah.
Oh,
Well,
that's true. Yeah, you could have like a weekend of like
Yeah.
yes.
teams or a weekend of 99
Weekend
health.
deathmatch. Yeah.
I think that we should have like a rotating thing. Like with Overwatch, they have like quick play and then they have the arcade where they have like 3 or 4 non-quick play game modes that are on like a rotating thing that have matchmaking. I think if we're gonna add stuff like capture the flag, we should probably have like like a
Yeah.
quick play slot, and then a rotating slot that changes game modes like every couple of
The-
days or something like that, depending on
The
how.
only issue, the only issue I see with that is if we only have a certain like if we have different game modes where like quick play players can choose, it separates our player base, and like
Yes,
I don't know
that's-
if we have a large enough.
That's why it depends. Like, we'd have to have a pretty large player base even to just have one of those slots, but
Yeah,
it would still be nice to have that, though.
Mhm.
yeah, totally. I agree. I think different game modes would make the game so much better, but I think at its life cycle right now, I think we need to.
Well, we definitely just need to focus on quick play for now. Yeah,
Yeah.
yeah, that
Yeah.
stuff's like not important.
And we
right
we
now.
did talk about doing like I don't know, circuits or whatever. Like if it's 4 races, maybe we could have like randomized game modes in those 4 races.
Yeah, that's true.
That's true.
I mean, we could always do that too. Like, well, it would be hard to match make that, I guess, if we had like random. You'd have to like already be in a team, and then it would, or already have your.
What if you voted on the mode when you got into quick play?
Yeah,
that's a
you vote on the
possibility.
track.
Yeah, that's a
Road
good
vote.
idea.
It could be like the track select. It could just be like an intermediate menu.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yeah, that's probably doable. Because that's the thing, right? Like,
Yeah,
you have to
that's a good
match people all in the same matchmaking and then have, like, it randomly pick or then have the players be able to choose it. Not, like, have 2 separate queues for 2 different game modes, because then
Yeah.
then people get split up. But if you let them all, like, queue together and then pick after, maybe it might be a good way.
Yeah.
Anyways, guys, I think we're going to call it a day there for the stream. We got some really good testing in today. But thank you guys all for coming out and watching. Hope you guys are enjoying the event. I know nobody's enjoying that 30 mission long or 30 match long mission, but hopefully you liked the rest
Never
of the
again.
event, and that will never happen again. Yeah, we hope you guys are having a good time with it. We're going to be having another event coming up very soon for Halloween, so yeah, we're super excited about that. We have some new changes coming to the game along with that, not just a new event, but some new exciting things we'll be showing off soon and bringing to the game soon. And yeah, other than that, if you guys have not checked out the game yet, you can find it on Steam right now. You can find a link to it in our About section on the stream here. And,
Is there a demo right now?
There is, yeah.
Okay, and there's also a demo that you can play right now if you want to just try out the game as well.
We're at Tokyo Game Show right now. Well, we're not physically there, but like we're showing there, and that's I think the demo's for that.
Yeah.
If I'm not mistaken.
Well, it's kind of like a game slice slash.
Yeah,
Tokyo
like
Game
an overlap. Yeah.
They all meld together.
But yeah, we have a demo live until the end of that event, right? And then
Yeah, till the 3rd.
yeah, we might have. I know we're working on a demo version. I don't know if I was supposed to say that, but
Yeah, it's
Yeah, I
fine.
think it might.
Whatever. We're pretty like
Yeah.
open about what we're working on, I think. So,
yeah. But yeah, check it out if you want to try the game. And yeah.
yeah. Have a good day, guys. Thanks for watching.
Bye.
Take
Yeah.
care. Bye.
Bye.